Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
And a good start for this club. I like the way they've played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement.
And for Plumlee, Mirza Teletovic comes in for Alan Anderson. And it's Johnson in for Jarrett Jack. Atlanta also making some changes here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. D comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for T. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. Darren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. And it's Teletovic in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. D passes to Horford. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, gentlemen, D in their last game against the Cavaliers just plays phenomenal basketball. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Guys, listen, you know what we have to do. And from this point on, we have to run the offense through our best player. Let's set screens, let's get him free, and let's let him go.
Jefferson's checked in for Lopez. The Hawks leading by 19. D passes to Schroeder. Schroeder off a pick from Rowe. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Feeds it to Schroeder. The pass to Rowe. He kicks it to Cephalosha. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here and a missed layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Johnson gets the bucket.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Pass to Schroeder. Cephalosha off a pick from Rowe. Cephalosha's shot is good. Cephalosha's got 6 points. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that Cleveland game turns out.
A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Number 5 is Joe Johnson.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And, Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can't.
And both free throws good for Jefferson.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Here's Rowe, and again it's Atlanta.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Nets trail by 19. Now Williams, right now averaging 17 points a game. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
D passes to Payne. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Brooklyn's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Williams double team. Johnson down low. His last outing, he had 8 points, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Horford. Darren Williams grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Here's Johnson. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Rowe. He's guarded by Williams. Horford in the post. He's against Garnett. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Al Horford.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Outside Jefferson. The three. And it's yeah! Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Hawks on top, up by 16. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense is something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.